Alright, this is what I've done to get my shed to a reasonable standard of comfort inside. So this shed is a 12 metre by 6 metre. I'll just do a quick lap of the thing. So there she is. So it's got two roller doors on one side and a single on the other. Bear with me, long way around. Right, so there's the other side. Jeez, big shed. There we go. Right, so, and it's got a door on the other side as well, just a normal entrance door. Yes, it's a long big shed. Moving on. So, righto. So what I've done, I'm in the tropics. I'm in Darwin, so obviously she's hot. So what I've installed is a 10 kilowatt Toshiba split system. There's the model number there if you want, but anyway. So yeah, so I got the electrics run. It's run 6mm cable from the house to the shed. Obviously running a big aircon like that, you're talking about 22 amps when it gets cool. So starting on the outside, I put some insulation across the top there, just a bit of a gap using some tape. Now on the door, the sun is literally that way, and it just absolutely belts onto this door here. Absolutely belts onto here, and it's so much you can't touch it. It's hot as. One of the issues I had was how the hell do I insulate the roller door? So I'll jump inside and I'll show you. So, aircon wise, she's yeah. So I normally leave it on about 26 degrees and put it on fan on turbo, and it works an absolute treat. Like, it is comfortable as. So, so I got a basic switchboard setup done, light, power, aircon, main switch, standard stuff, power points. So on the roller door, just for starting. There's a roller door here. What I've done is I've got strips of the thin foil. I'll show you that. It's that standard stuff here. Thin as, blue on one side, silver on the other side. Standard foil that you use for houses and roofs. So what I've done, I've got a cut in meter wide strips attached on one side with the with that insulation tape. You can buy them off the shelf at hardware shops, and just another strip, and on the edge another strip as well. I thought this would be an issue when you roll up the roller door, but not to be. So I've just typed the top, and I tell you what, nothing. You can feel the slightest warmth, and you can hold your hand there all day. Like, you don't even get ambient heat from this anymore. Whereas before I put this on, it was awful. You could not stand within a foot of this thing. So lifting up, very easy. As you can see, rolls up beautifully. No dramas at all. Rolls that down and adds a little bit of weight. I've got a handle in there, I've just got to cut that out. I'll get around to that one of these days. I don't need it, but it sits down nicely anyway. So the rest of it, all I've done is insulation. This is, I've used the thick stuff here, the 10mm thick here, just because that is the wall that I've got the aircon on, as well as the condenser, so there's a lot more heat on that wall, as well as the sun just smashes it. So this is 2 layered, so I've got the thick and the thin here. On all the ways around, what I've done is just the thin stuff everywhere, and I've just put some brown paper over the windows. That's purely my choice because of privacy, because it's actually back straight onto the neighbours, and I was going to put one of those outside awning things, but you can still see straight in, so that's just purely for privacy, because it actually looks straight into their pool, which I don't really want. So again, this is where the sun hits again. So this is the part the sun in the afternoon, late afternoon hits, and I put the 10mm along here. whereas that pit's got shade and all that, so I've just put the standard there. So yeah, this is all my storage racks. So anyway, there's insulation on either side. Now here I've got trees, so I actually don't have any. The sun doesn't actually hit there at all, not one bit. So very, very good. Yeah, so again, there's a little bit of insulation on there, and it works an absolute treat. So the shed itself's got the 10mm insulation on all the ceiling. I do not have any vent fans, any like whirly birds and all that up there, purely because I got air conditioning. I don't want it. And with the insulation, this shed doesn't even get that. Like, it gets hot in here, but nothing like it used to without the insulation. You could walk in here and you could barely breathe just because it was so hot. So yeah, 10mm across all that. That was obviously done when the shed was installed. So there you go. So yeah, that's been my job, doing the old Falcon. A bit of rust, unfortunately, on the footwell, but I'm working on that now, so I'm cleaning her up. But that's the standard thing on the old Falcons. Anyway, enough about that. I could talk all day about my old cars. Anyway, interior's out and all that. So that's it. That's yeah, like I said, 10 kilowatt Toshiba. You can buy them as a split system, and yeah, just make sure you got the right rated cable that runs down to the air conditioning, because they suck power, but once the shed's cool, like any aircon, they wind back and it's quite comfortable. You do get a little bit of an ET phone home feeling if your shed's empty, but mine's far from empty. I've got crap everywhere. So, righto. Thank you.